Really bad. Oh well. Hey guys, you found the channel you're looking for. You're looking for a Frontier OS 27, I'm the guy for you. I've been doing a lot of modifications, as you just saw, to this mill this winter. Some maintenance and stuff. I just welded my log stops on. Now, my welds I weld like crap. I was struggling, especially in that one down there. Now that one got better and that one was a lot better. But man, I was clean and everything, but I think maybe, I don't know. I do have some ideas. I just suck at welding. You know, I've been doing it a long time and never gotten any better. But hey, it is what it is. They stick. But I have a couple more things. I'm going to go through now and address the rust that I have on the mill. Some of the galvanizing is rusted. And inside these bunks, I bought some of that rust coat paint, RSP. I'll show it to you here in a minute. But I got to get this all cleaned up, and then we'll start painting all the rust up. I'm going to do inside the bunks too. Oh yeah, I can't do that though until I get my air compressor fixed up. Pressure switch went out on it yesterday. In fact, it melted it. So I ordered another pressure switch. It should be here today. Hopefully I can get that back on. I just want to blow everything out, get this rust out of here, clean up the paint chips, and just slop on some of that rust preventive, rust covering paint. So, all right, guys. Hey, one other thing. Hopefully everybody's had a great New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, and everybody stayed safe. 2025, what are your goals for 2025? I have some goals. I have some aspirations. I want to get out and travel a little bit more this year, now that my wife's retired. But we do have the grandkids. And some big things are happening in our family in 2025. One of them being my son leaves next week. He's going to be leaving for 5 months. He has been working on it for quite some time now, and he's going to be gone for 4 or 5 months. And we're excited for him and his wife and his young boy. That's going to be a big change in their lifestyle for now. But when he leaves, I'll get you up to date on what he's doing. I broke the bolt that holds in one of the log stops. This is why their powder coating didn't stick. They didn't do good proper prep work. All the powder coating around anywhere they drilled a hole has come off, for the most part. It's looking better though. So I'll show you what I'm going to use. A little bit more here. Get the other side done. So what I'm using, guys, for this rust, I'm using, it's called KBS. If you've never used it, it's really good stuff. KBS rust stops here. I got it in primer color here, just because the grays. This is one of those primers or paints you use, like on automotive frames. And you just encapsulate the rust. Now, I thought I'd do a little more and actually take the rust off. But it's supposed to stop it. I've used it in other projects and it holds up pretty good. It's pretty durable. So we're just going to coat the bottom of this thing. I'm not going to do the tops of the rails, but this is where it was rusting, so I'm just going to do this. And it looks pretty good. I'll go inside the bunks and I'll hit those with the yellow, just so it looks nice. You know, the new mills have caps over these. Let's encapsulate that rust, we'll hit all that. Yeah, the new bunks, the new mills have plastic caps over the bunks, which is nice probably, but it doesn't allow you anywhere to store your hog stops. Maybe we shouldn't be storing them inside there, so they don't. That's why one of the other reasons these get beat up. You know, granted, the powder coating left the chat a long time ago, before I even started doing that. In fact, this isn't even the side. Yeah, this is all chipped up. The log stop's going on this side, so it all fell off. So I'll come back and I'll hit that with yellow. There you go. Alright guys, I'm going to show you a couple of the things that I have changed on this mill. I put electric 12 volt solenoid on here to run my water when my throttle's actuated, so it won't run any other time. So let's see how this works. So what I do, turn the water on. Nothing's coming out. First I'll let you hear it. So it just works with the throttle. Ready? Hear it click? So Let's see how quick it's going to get down there. Let's get the water to it and I'll show you how it works. Okay, water's coming out. Let's get it so it's just dripping. Ooh. Let's raise this up a little. Throttle on, throttle off. Throttle on, throttle off. Let's do it one more time. Throttle on, throttle off. Let's see if we can adjust it a little bit slower. Throttle on. And like that. Throttle off. Throttle on. And throttle off. Let's show you another thing I did here. I put the brushes on, guys. These are just brushes I got from a local store around here for, it looks like $1.99 a piece. And I got them so they're just touching this when it's loose. And I can adjust this. They're slotted. I don't know if you can see that. And so they can slide in and out. But I have them centered up on the wheels just to keep them clean. We all know you will get some pitch buildup on these wheels. I've got another plan I'm going to do to this thing. And if you look at a Wood-Mizer mill, you might see a screw that comes right down in the center. And it's just off the top of the blade a little bit. And I believe that is for flutter of this band or harmonic disturbance. This thing gets vibrating a little bit. When I checked my video that one time, watching, you can see the belt flop around, but you can see the band wiggle a little bit. So I'm going to do the same thing they did. I'm going to run a 1/4-20 down so I can adjust it and just keep it maybe 10 thousandths off the band. And that will keep maybe that harmonic resonance or that vibrating part of the blade. I'm just trying to cover all my bases. Why, we broke a lot of blades last summer. It could also have been those bearings, but I'm going to put that on there too, guys. Another thing I did, I put these pry slots in here so we can push logs over. I have one here and one there. I'm calling those pry overs. Yes. All right. So here's what I did. It's 10 thousandths and it's right in the middle of the blade. You can see a little gap maybe in there. Let's go right there. There it is. All right, guys, that's everything I wanted to accomplish on this mill while I had it in the garage. I do have just a couple little things. I gotta mount the winch controls down at the end. I guess it's a solenoid for the winch. I need to mount that and come up with a place for the battery at that end. But, I also have to come up with a dedicated ratchet strap for my new battery location instead of here. So let's do a quick rundown of everything we did. I clocked the pull start because it used to come up on an angle, and so now I have it so it comes straight out. Changed the oil and air cleaner, just routine maintenance. I painted all the rust, so I encapsulated that rust with that KBS. And then I went through and churched it up a little bit with the yellow. Hey, it's far from good, but it's good from far, is I think how the saying goes, right? All right, my sprocket, I welded a sprocket onto that. It was starting to slip a little bit. Kill switch, I fixed the kill switch. I was having problems with that. The battery kept knocking the wire off, busting the wire because it vibrated. I didn't have tie downs on it. So that's all fixed. I was thinking about putting the kill switch all the way back to here, but it's fine right there. I changed the battery replacement. Oh, I had some loose bolts I found on this thing, on the bunks, and 4 of them I still have to replace yet. They were all stripped, so I pulled those all out, and I'll replace them with grade 8s. Brushes, I put the brushes on the front. Log turner, we built the log turner. You saw those pry-overs I have, and blade height. I adjusted the blade height. I was a little out of whack with the scale. Oh, you know what? I'm going to make a new scale. William Prophet sent me a link, I believe it was him, to a scale for this that incorporates other, it's a magnetic scale that incorporates other dimensions, but it doesn't have the dimensions I didn't think I saw. So I'm going to make a new one out of magnetic material. I already bought it. I want 1/2 inch. I want 1 1/4 or 5/4. I want 9/4. What else did I want? Oh, and 3 inch. So I'll have to take that into account with the curves. But I want to get those, maybe 3.5 as well. I might need 3.5 as well. So we'll see how much, who knows. But that'll do it, guys. Like I said, far from good, but good from far. The platform, the OS27, is so much you can do with this thing. You've seen how much I've done to this thing. This is all little stuff I've done this week, last couple of weeks, just really small stuff, you know. But maybe some stuff to make my milling better and maybe easier in the long run. And protect the mill a little bit. So I'm excited about the long term. I can't wait to give that a try. All right, guys, if you like this kind of content, smash that thumbs up button, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Share it with friends if you really like it, and we'll catch you out here at the mill next time. And last thing I want to say is Happy New Year to all my subscribers, my viewers, my friends, family, so on and so forth. Even if you're none of them, Happy New Year to you. Hopefully, best wishes, everything you're looking forward to 2025 comes true. You have health and prosperity. So take care, guys. We'll see you next time.